A very good Tuesday morning to everyone out there. Landon here with you to bring you your weather forecast, courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. You all enjoyed the heat and humidity yesterday. We got another day of that in store for you throughout this second day of the work week before we flip over to a much more active pattern beginning tomorrow. And folks, that's going to be taking us all the way through the end of the week. Ongoing out there this morning, high pressure sliding off to our east is going to provide another day of partly to mostly sunny skies. Winds are going to be becoming breezy at times out of the south and west. We'll be taking highs all the way up to around the 90-degree mark, similar to yesterday. But you'll look off here to our north and west, folks, and we have a very complex weather maker. This stacked low pressure system that's going to be turning off to the north and east, bringing a cold front out of the north and west, thus setting off an extraordinarily active pattern for us. So let's get a look across the region, shall we? We will kick things off overlooking the B.H. James Distiller Skycam down in Adairville. Beautiful sunrise there with just a few wispy cumulus clouds present as we speak. Overlooking the Beech Tree News Skycam up in Morgantown, we got a whole lot of nothing going on as well. A whole lot of blue sky. Got a few little clouds there on the horizon, but nothing much to be concerned with. Temperatures have stayed up throughout the overnight, folks. The AC has been cranking full bore throughout the overnight. We finally have dipped down to right around the mid-upper 60s region-wide about an hour and a half ago, folks. We were still hanging out in the lower 70s. Dew point's already located in the mid-60s. It's going to feel muggy out there as well. You're spending extended periods of time in the great outdoors. Please take the necessary precautions again today. Here's a look at that surface map we were talking about, folks. This is approaching right here from the north and west where the cold front's going to be arriving, all right? So we can see where the activity is ongoing up across portions of the Midwest, stretching over and into the Great Plains. This cold front is what's going to be sagging down to the south and east, setting off that extraordinarily active pattern for us here as we progress over the next 24 hours or so to really get that pattern rocking and rolling. So let's take a look at it, shall we? Here we are working throughout today. High pressure is going to keep us clear. Winds out of the south and west. That's why we're going to warm up so much. Then we're going to get into the overnight, folks, and then we progress on into our Wednesday. You can see we got scattered shower and storm chances arriving as early as tomorrow morning, right around daybreak. And then we get our atmosphere that's going to try to recharge and regenerate, bringing yet another round, a more intense round of showers and storms into the region. Now, there will be a strong and severe storm risk tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. We'll get into more of that here in just a moment. But folks, after we get through tomorrow, the active pattern is going to set off, plain and simple. This cold front's going to hang up across the region. It's really not going to be budging anywhere. We're going to have these parade of disturbances riding north and east right along that boundary, bringing multiple rounds of showers and storms each and every day. Now, it's not going to be one solid, Forrest Gump-esque one day it started raining and then it didn't stop. These are going to come in periodic rounds, but needless to say, we'll have somewhat saturated soils out there by the time we get done with tomorrow. So we could be looking at some localized flooding concerns. That threat level will be raised significantly from Thursday all the way through the end of the week, all right? So let's talk about the short-term guidance and let's focus on the Wednesday time frame. So here we are working throughout today. Dry as a bone, all right? Might have some puffy cumulus clouds develop throughout this afternoon on into this evening. And then we work throughout the overnight, and here comes the approaching dissipating system, okay? This is going to be resulting in the possibility of some scattered showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder right around daybreak as we work into our Wednesday. But here's where we're going to wait and see what occurs between roughly mid-morning tomorrow and mid-afternoon. It's the lull in activity, and right now guidance is hinting at us getting some breaks of sunshine in here from midday on through the early afternoon, and then take a look at the late afternoon all the way through the evening. We get these robust convective cells that blossom right across the Missouri Boot Hill, southern Illinois, and then this thing plows eastward tomorrow evening. bringing strong and severe thunderstorm chances along with it. Damaging winds, some marginally large hail will be possible with this. It's our primary concern. Here we are working throughout the overnight. We get another round in here during the pre-dawn hours of our Thursday. Then we get into sunrise and mid-morning on Thursday. Here comes another round. On into Thursday, folks, you get the idea. This is going to be repetitive in nature and is just going to continue for the foreseeable future, all right? So let's get the bigger picture view here. We'll take our illustration off, and then we go through this series of the remainder of the week. Here's what we were just looking at. Rounds of showers and storms Thursday evening. Here we are working into Friday morning. Here we are working into Friday night. Here we are looking at Saturday. Here we are getting into the Sunday time frame. More rounds of showers and storms on into Monday of next week. And folks, with the proximity of a few of these low pressure systems getting near our vicinity, it looks like not just tomorrow, but we'll have to watch things closely throughout the remainder of the week for the potential for more rounds of strong and severe thunderstorms coming along with this, all right? So let's jump right into it. Starting off with tomorrow, we have a portions of wobbles that's already been included in a 2 out of 5 on the severe weather risk scale. The colors don't matter, folks. We're basically going to be dealing with the similar threats. Damaging straight line winds, possibility of large hail is our primary concern. Late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. Tornado threat is extraordinarily low. Not looking at much spin in the atmosphere. It will be existing, but it's not going to be that great of a threat. Damaging winds and hail without question are our primary concerns tomorrow afternoon on into tomorrow night. Now, shifting gears, folks, as previously mentioned, take a look at our experimental model guidance for severe weather after Wednesday and throughout the rest of the week. Here we are looking at Thursday. We're included there in the brown for a low-level tier of a severe weather risk. Here we are working into the Friday time frame. It's very much alive. And then why not? Let's go on down to Saturday and Sunday. Wow, would you look at that? Storm Prediction Center's already got us outlined for a severe weather risk in the Saturday time frame, on into the Sunday time frame, even into Monday of next week, folks. So needless to say, you're going to need to stay weather aware beginning tomorrow and pretty much taking us through the end of the week, all right? Timing is an absolute crapshoot. The way that these perturbations and these little pieces of energy will be working up through our region, that'll all be greatly dependent upon timing. If it comes through during the peak heating of the afternoon hours, whenever our instability will be maximized, we're going to be watching this thing like a hawk throughout the remainder of the week. Just be aware, we've got numerous chances for numerous rounds of strong and severe storms. I do think that it will be heightened tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, and then we might shift more to a localized flooding concern and threat from Thursday all the way through the end of the week. Why is that, Landon? Well, take a look at our rainfall forecast through the end of this week. Now, folks, it says just up to around 3 inches here with us. If you look just to our south and west, down there in western Tennessee, Jackson, down and around Memphis, they're spitting out approximate rainfall totals of at or above 5 inches, all right? That could very well become a possibility here as well, with that being displaced roughly 50 to 70 miles off to the north and east. So, along with the strong and severe storm threat, we're also going to be dealing with flooding concerns, it would appear. Here's a full breakdown of your next 5-day weather forecast. Enjoy the vitamin D and the sunshine today. If you're going to be out there, stay hydrated, reapply the sunscreen as necessary. It's going to be very warm and humid. But then, folks, after today, the active pattern takes over. Daily rounds of showers and storm chances Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Highs anywhere between the low and mid 80s. Localized flooding concern, strong and severe storm threat, unfortunately, each and every day. That's going to wrap up your Tuesday morning Weather or Not Bowling Green weather forecast, brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Enjoy the sunshine today before the active pattern gets kicked off here across the Wobbles community. You all take